Welcome back to the Professional Knowledge Decode series for IVPS A4 2026. Today we are going to see the episode number 9, that is Plant Pathology, complete decode series based on 12 previous year question paper analysis. So far we had completed 8 episodes. Those were uploaded in our channel. Please check it out. Starting from animal husbandry to plant breeding. So today's video will be on plant pathology, the complete decode analysis. Okay. So in this video, you will get 6 high priority subtopics, 6 medium priority subtopics, skip list, and 2026 prediction based on the data frequency from the last 12 years paper. And from the IBPS angle also, we had analyzed and have given the data. Okay. And here you can see the number of questions were asked so far from 2013 to 25. So 27 questions were asked from this subject alone, plant pathology. So that this subject has secured number 9th rank in overall IBPS AFO exam. Now this 27 is the lowest count that we have covered so far in this series. But don't read that as the unimportant. This is also the important because this is the quality over the quantity subject. Every question tends to test a very specific, precise, and memorable fact. Okay, which actually make this one of the more efficient subject to prepare for the questions. Okay, so same 6-part structure we are going to analyze in this video. Okay, let's jump into the video. Let's read the shape of the subject before the topic breakdown because plant pathology has a distinctly different personality from the subject that we have covered so far. So first thing is that 27 we have already told you that this many questions were asked from 2013 to 25 as far as we have decoded the data. Okay, and 5 distinct question types are now being tested from fungal diseases, viral diseases, bacterial diseases, and physiological disorder and biological component. So this tells you the subject has, more matured into the balanced and multi-category exam area. You should focus on the multiple areas. Okay, so you genuinely need coverage across all the 5 categories, not in depth, but for the surface level reading, we help you. Okay, not in depth means I'm telling you that you don't need to study everything in detail as a life cycle and all. Okay, some points will be important in somewhere where you should focus more. And another thing is that the brand new subtopics were arised or appeared just in 2023 to 2025. Those are the Woos test by Kirot and Blythe as the standalone definition based questions you can expect. This is one of the clearest. The exam is evolving in the real time signals we have seen anywhere in this series. So IBPS has actively introduced the content. They didn't exist in the earlier paper. Okay. And another point is that the standard data point for the entire episode is the 4 diagnostic test style questions are having the rising trend in the recent years. So Who's test, Bodiak's mixture application. So what I will call the RM test trend. So the golden rule number is that IBPS has shifted from asking what disease is this toward asking the how do you detect or diagnose the disease. Okay. So based on the diagnosis or detecting way, they just shifted asking the questions. Okay. From the simple to kind of laboratory detection based questions. So that is really meaningful one, the different scale, right? And your preparation needs to include not just disease name memory. Like you don't need to like you should memorize the disease name as well as the diagnostic method. So memorizing disease name is not just enough. You should extend your preparation towards the diagnostic method also. Okay. So now let's break down the frequency chart on each and every subtopics based on analysis from 2013 to 25. Okay. So here fungal diseases and symptoms where you should concentrate more because 4 questions were asked so far from 2013 to 25. So the right side, the number of questions are mentioned, right? So this many questions were asked so far from 2013 to 25. So that is the meaning of this. Okay. So based on the weightage, we are giving the priority. You should master first on fungal diseases and symptoms, viral diseases, physiological disorders, bacterial diseases, and nutrient deficiency disorder. These 5 are very important. Okay. And fungicides and disease control. That is also important. And biological control, rice, this is specifically should concentrate more on the rice rather than the other crop because for the majority of the crops where IBPS tend to ask the questions. Okay. Towards the diseases or the management and all. And post-harvest diseases, mycotoxin and aflatoxin. So these are all the different split up of the subtopics based on the weightage given uh, from the previous year questions. Okay. Okay, let's see the high priority questions and medium priority subtopics and skip list in 2026 predictions. So here comes the high priority questions. You should study these topics first. We have given 6 topics. So first 5 topics are very important that are carrying more weightage than the sixth topic. Okay. So first topic is fungal diseases and symptoms. 4 questions were asked so far from 2013 to 25, and this topic is having the stable trend. Okay, the first point is that the causal organisms they tested in 2021 paper, late blight of potato. So I would like to tell you that you should study at least for the major crop with the major diseases and the scientific name management and all. Okay. So late blight of potato that is caused by Phytophthora infestans. This is asked as a direct question in 2021. Okay. Next comes the Bodiax mixture, which is the fungicide, right? So they asked what is Bodiax mixture. The combination you should know. That is mainly made of copper sulfate and lime. Okay. This is also a 2021 question in the same paper as the late blight question was asked. So notice how 2021 clustered 2 fungal disease control facts together. Okay. They asked the causal organisms as well as they asked the management based questions, the control based questions. Okay. Some Bodiax mixture will be there and Cessnet component. Something is there. Okay. The combinations are there that where you should focus more. And next thing is that powdery mildew of rose. This one present as the gray white powdery coating. Okay. So this was appeared in 2020. Then a genuinely new disease type that is Bucky rot, which is a serious fungal diseases of tomato that was appeared for the first time in 2025. This is exactly the kind of new subtopics that we flagged in this slide too, right? Okay. And also, you must know the Kodiak's mixture component and chestnut component and burgundy mixtures. In that area, you should focus more. Okay. So IDPS angle also we have given. Notice the timeline, right? 20, 21, 23, 25. So this topic gets tested almost every cycle. Okay. And also IBPS is clearly willing to introduce the brand new diseases like Bucky rot rather than only the recycling older one. They sometimes they tend to ask the newer or new disease names. So don't assume you have covered the fungal diseases just because you know the classic textbook list. Okay, you should also update with the new diseases. And the topic number 2 is that viral diseases. 4 questions. And this is our first rising tag of this episode. Should pay more attention here. Viral diseases. Okay. And the first point is that mosaic disease was discovered in 1886 by Mayer. And this is the very first plant virus ever identified. And this historical fact appeared in 2021. And little leaf of brinjal is transmitted. The vectors. So remember one thing, you should focus vectors also. Okay. Little leaf of brinjal is transmitted by leaf fiber, which is acting as the vector that is asked in 2023. And tomato yellow curl virus, that is TYLCV. They asked the vector here also. It is transmitted by the white fly. And leaf curl diseases of chili is transmitted by the thrips. So here, you know, they were highly focused on the vector related questions. Now you got some idea, right? Where you should focus more. So leaf curl of the chili is mainly transmitted by thrips or whitefly. Okay. So direct question asked in 2022. Here they have given thrips or whitefly, but the correct answer is whitefly only. Chili leaf curl is transmitted by whitefly, and this is a very serious threat to chili field. So symptoms may be like upward curling of leaves. Leaves will be turned towards upward, and plant will be stunted and yield get reduced. So this one also uh, was asked in 2022. Okay. And this little leaf, silly leaf curl, everything we have discussed, right? So from the IBPS angle, the pattern is very simple. IBPS is no longer asking the name of the virus disease. They testing the pathogen plus vector combination together in the recent years, which insult transmit which diseases like that. That is a more sophisticated and it is very easy question. We can get the easy marks. Expert the pairing style questions. Okay. This disease which with match the following like that also you can expect. Okay. And the next topic will be on physiological disorder. 3 questions, and this is having this table trend. So the first point is that blossom end rot. Blossom end rot, which is mainly caused by calcium deficiency in tomato. So tomato blossom end rot means that is due to calcium deficiency, and this one mainly asked as a direct question in 2021. And blossom discoloration disease means that is known as blight. This one is progressed from the tip towards the margin. Tip towards the margin. And this definitional description question was appeared in 2025. Next, spongy disease, like spongy tissue. Spongy tissue is a storage problem that is specific to mango. So particularly the Alphonsa cultivar, okay, which is sensitive or the spare where you can see the spongy tissue storage problem. And this one was also appeared in 2016. Okay, and then black heart of potato is caused by oxygen deficiency. Here, blossom rot of tomato is caused by calcium deficiency. Should not confuse with these 2 questions. Black heart is different. Blossom end rot is different. Black heart potato is due to oxygen deficiency during a storage. Okay. And this is also the 2016 question. Okay. And next comes the IBPS angle. 2016 alone carried a multiple, you know, physiological disorder question as well as 2021. So this topic clustered in specific care rather than the spreading evenly. So you should focus more on the physiological disorder, at least for the major crops. Okay. So in this slide, we have discussed three topics categorized under high priority. Now we are moving on to the part two of the high priority topics. And here comes the high priority part two. Okay. So in this slide also, we have given three more subtopics. In the previous slide, we have already discussed three topics, right? So totally there are six topics categorized as high priority one. Okay. So fourth topic is bacterial diseases. Three questions have come so far from 2013 to 25. And this one is tagged as a rising. Means that this is having the rising trend. You can expect the questions from this topic. Okay. And the first point is that whose test. So this is mainly for detection of bacterial diseases. Okay. So this one test detect bacterial weak. So you press cut stem into the water. If you are pressing the cut stem into the water means you will get the milky bacterial zone. There will be the ooze out. Okay. So this was the direct 2024 question. It is one of the clearest example of IDPS new diagnostic type question style. Okay. And next comes citrus canker. The symptoms they asked. Okay. So this shows symptoms on stems, leaves as well as roots. Okay, so symptoms can be appeared in almost all the parts. So this one was asked in 2015. Okay, then anthrax. The slightly unusual crossover fact here is that anthrax. So anthrax is also known as splenic fever, which is the zoonotic bacterial disease, and this was appeared in 2025. So it is a reminder that IBPS occasionally pulls the bacterial disease fact from the from outside of the plant pathology. Sometimes you can expect. Okay. Next comes not bacterial diseases of pig. So this kind of question also you can expect. There was a 2020 elimination style question asked. So you should identify which listed pig disease is not a bacterial one. So this can be, testing your ability to distinguish the bacterial from the fungal or viral diseases. Okay. And like from the IDPS angle, if you are seeing that means the WHOOS test appearing 2024, which is the clearest evidence here that IDPS has asked diagnostic related questions, which are genuinely new IDPS pattern. Okay, they are not testing what the disease is, but they are testing how you would detect the disease in the field based on the diagnostic method. So you can expect more of this style going forward in the recent years. And the next topic is nutrient deficiency disorders. Three questions tagged as a stable. So this topic contains one of the strongest, repeat pattern facts in the whole episode. Okay. And the Chiara disease in rice is generally caused by zinc deficiency. And here is the standout detail. So the exact fact was asked in 2014 as well as again in 2015, 25. Okay. So the 11-year gap, then it returned. That is one of the longest repeat gap we have tracked anywhere in this series. It is a powerful reminder that just because a fact hasn't appeared recently doesn't mean that it is off the table. It can be resurfacing. It can be re-emerging or repeated after some decade also. Okay. Next comes little leaf of mango, which is linked to zinc deficiency. Okay, so there is a peculiar name like little leaf Kyra disease. In that angle, you just pay attention and gather all related topics and study. Okay, so little leaf of mango is linked to zinc deficiency. Okay, so we should read the question carefully because though boron can also be a contributing factor depending on the context. Okay, and the next question is that little leaf of brinjal. This is a trap distinction. Like the classic trap here is that you should know which is the viral diseases. Okay, so little leaf of brinjal, which is caused by the or transmitted by the specific vector. Okay, so little leaf of brinjal is the virus disease mainly transmitted by the leaf forked. Okay, so this is the important question and track distinction also. And the next question is that deficiency based questions. You can expect these kind of questions in the 2026 also. Vines, green, slender chlorosis. So here, this is the main deficiency of iron or manganese. Okay, so that's all about nutrient deficiency disorders. Not only this, you should also focus on other deficiency also. At least for the major crops, you should know what they are, and you can make a list. At last time, you just go through it. That would be really helpful for your last time preparation. Okay. So from the IBPS angle, the Kaira disease. So this one is a repeated question. You can expect that. Okay. 2014 as well as 25. In the 2 years, this kind of questions were appeared. And again, the little is like the viral based diseases, vector based diseases you can expect. And also for the major plantation crops, okay, at least for the major plantation crops or fruit crops, you must thorough with the deficiency based questions. Okay, and the next topic is fungicides, diagnostics, and control. So only two questions were asked. Uh, Even though there were only two questions, this was tagged as the high priority one. Okay, and also this one is having the rising trend. So what is Bodiac's mixture? This kind of question you can expect, and in addition to this, burgundy mixtures and different kind of mixtures they can ask. So Bodiac's mixture, which is a combination of copper sulfate and the calcium hydroxide, this can be your first systemic fungicide. Okay, so this is a very basic and general question related to fungicide. Okay, you can easily crack this question. And the next one is that ooze test. This is appeared again here for the bacterial wilt detection, right? Through the stem cutting in water. This one was appeared in 2024. And the next question is that dermal death time. So what is dermal death time? This is the minimum time required to kill the feeding microorganism at a given temperature. Okay, so the dermal death time is nothing but the minimum time required to feed the microorganism at the given temperature. So this one was the direct question in 2024. Next comes LD50. So what is LD50? This is the dose of the substance. Okay, the lethal dose required to kill 50% of this population. That is LD50. If there was a LC means you would say that the lethal concentration required to kill 50% of this population. So since they asked the LD50, you can go for the lethal dose. Okay, here the dose is not mentioned, but you must say that the lethal dose required to kill the 50% of this population. So this one was asked as a direct question in 2025. Okay, and this ETL like type of question also you can expect. ETL means that economic threshold level, means that the certain point where the cost of controlling a pest will be equal to the cost of damage it causes. Okay. So ETL means, in other words, we can tell the stage where you should take the control measures, or you can go for the application of insecticides or some other pesticides. Okay. For an example, for some pest, the number is given like 2, means that, okay, 2 hoppers per hill, like that means at the stage itself we should take the control measures. Otherwise, it will exceed, the number will get exceeded, so that you will get the maximum yield loss. You cannot retrieve your crop. Definitely, you will lose your entire money on that. We cannot retrieve that. Okay, so ETL is always less than the EIL, that is economic injury level. So from the INPS angle, look at this cluster, LD15 2025, thermal time in 2024, and ETL in 2024, and use test in 2024. This is the for toxicology and diagnostic concept. They tested within 2 years. Okay. So this is a new one, expanding, question category. And I would treat this question as one of the highest leverage areas. Prepare fresh for 2024. We should focus more on these topics. Okay. So that's all about high priority questions. So far we have discussed 6 topics. So better you can master on these topics first. So before jumping into medium priority, you just focus on these topics first. And also, if there is any topics related to the questions, means you just note it down in the slide and you can compare and study. Okay. Next comes the medium priority questions. So as I have mentioned here, study after high priority is done. Okay. So here also 6 topics were given that were categorized as the medium priority questions. So that is what of 12 questions combined. These many questions were asked from 2013 to 25. So before this, you should complete your high priority questions. You should master on this. Okay. So the first topic is disease history and first records. So 2 questions were asked. The first point is that mosaic disease 1886, that is discovered by Mayer. Okay. So this is the first plant virus ever identified. Okay, this is very important question, and this was appeared in 2021, which you will recognize from the topic 2 in the high priority. And the next question is that aflatoxin, aflatoxic contamination in groundnut and maize. Okay, so the contamination is mostly occurred in groundnut and maize. So this is appeared in 2014. We will expand on this in mycotoxins below. Okay, so an important note is that the genus behind the downy mildew. So here the downy mildew is also asked, right? So the genus behind the downy mildew appeared as the question in 2024. So this is basically, pathogen identification style question. Okay, so IDPS was testing the genus level knowledge more frequently. And this tobacco mosaic virus was discovered by Ivanovsky in 1892 and crystallized by Stanley. Okay, so better to study the history and first records, who discovered and where you should emphasize more, like that. Okay, and the next topic is that my post-harvest diseases. 2 questions again, but flagged as the fastest growing area in the entire subject. Okay, so Bucky rot again in 2025. This was asked, mainly caused by Phytophthora. Bucky rot. This is a serious fungus serious fungus disease in tomato. Okay, that we have already discussed. And the next question is that soft rot. Soft rot in 2023 they asked. So they asked the causal organism. It's mainly caused by Rhizobus or Penicillium species. Soft rot means it's nothing but leakage of juices from the tomato, mainly caused by Rhizobium or Penicillium. Okay, and aflatoxin. So this is the particular toxin mainly produced by aspergillus flavus in the stored grain, groundnut and all, where you can see this kind of fungus producing the toxin called aflatoxin. Okay. So from the IDPS angle, like they tested the novelty questions like Bucky rot and all appear. Okay, and soft rot, dermal death and all. Okay, and also in addition to this alpha toxin, if there is any toxin related to the uh, fungi production means there also you should pay attention. You just note those toxin also. Okay, there are many toxins. Okay, which is produced by the fungus and all and plant pathogens. That also you just note it down and read it out. You can expect the means that they can ask the questions from that area. Okay, and the next topic is mycotoxin and aflatoxin. So here two questions. And aflatoxins we have already discussed, mainly produced by Aspergillus flavus in that is contaminating groundnut and maize. So this is the aflatoxin is the carcinogenic mycotoxin. Carcinogenic means they could able to cause the cancer. Okay, this is specifically linked to liver cancer risk. And more broadly, these mycotoxins are secondary metabolites of the fungi. Okay, so mycotoxins are the secondary metabolites of the fungi. So this can act as the toxin in stored food. So this has genuinely crossed our potential with the veterinary science or food safety questions. So you should keep this in your mind if you are revising the broadly. Mycotoxin, aflatoxin, phasio. There are many toxins are there related to pathology. We just refer it, okay? And the next topic is biological control. Two questions. And the trichogramma, which is very important. Actually, this should come in the part of entomology. But here we have given. Anyway, just to focus because this trichogramma is the egg parasite, right? The egg parasite controls Lepidopteran pest. This is asked in 2016. Okay, and Paecilomyces elacinus. Paecilomyces elacinus is a biocontrol agent. Okay, that is a fungi. Okay, so this fungi is used for controlling the nematodes. Okay, so this fungi can be acting as the biocontrol agent used against nematode. Okay, this one was asked in 2024. And white muscardine fungi, that is Beauveria bassiana. So this white muscardine diseases is caused by the fungi named as Beauveria bassiana. Okay, mainly on insect. Okay, white muscardine fungi is there, green muscardine fungi is there, that is Metarhizium and Isoclea and all. White muscardine fungi means Beauveria bassiana. Beauveria bassiana. Okay, if it is green means green muscardine fungi, that is Metarhizium and Isoclea. This fungi is mainly acting against insects. This is the fungal pathogen on insects. Okay, and from the IDPS angle, this trichogramma appear and Paecilomyces was also appear and white muscardine fungi, and also you can expect green muscardine fungi to be asked. Then biocontrol agents are being tested on 2 to 4 year cycle. You can expect one pet paper from this area. Okay, so please focus on this area, BioHY control, which imparts a significant portion in your IBPS for 2026 exam. And next one is the rice diseases. Okay, as a special section given here. So questions by TAT. So rice clearly gets dedicated attention in this subject. Okay, and the first point is that Akiochi disease, which is mainly caused by the iron toxicity. Okay, so this is not a deficiency. Note that. Please note carefully. This is not a deficiency. This is asked in 2022. Okay, it's mainly caused by the iron toxicity, not a deficiency. Okay. Next question is that Ufra disease is caused by the nematode, specifically Ditelanchus angustus. So in the rice, there is a disease named Ufra disease that is mainly caused by the nematode named as Ditelanchus angustus. Okay. So this one was appeared in 2023. Then Kyra disease. Again, this is a zinc deficiency presenting as a pale brown spots on the leaves. So IDPS clearly favors the organism's identification as the core testing angle. Which disease is caused by which one? Like that. Okay. Organisms identification code testing angle. You can expect for the rights specific diseases. Always you should know the causal organism, not just the disease name. Okay. You should know the disease name as well as the causal organisms too. And the next part is that the last topic, the sixth topic is on pest symptoms and identification. Okay. So this one was also merged here with the pathology. Two questions you can expect. The symptoms, like this is based on the application level questions, right? So the first question is that sorghum should fly. Symptom. So this one infect the central leaf volt and producing the classic dead hot disease. Okay, sorghum fruit fly causes the dead hot disease asked in 2020. And more broadly, the stem borer pest also producing the same kind of diseases that is dead caught. Dead caught at vegetative stage and white ear at reproductive stage. Okay. And the this is the useful comparison pattern. An insect with the piercing sucking mouth part belonging to the Hemiptera. Okay. That is Hemipteran order, right? So the insect is having the piercing and sucking type of mouth part means that of course obviously belongs to the order Hemiptera, appeared in 2021. Okay. And there was a 2024 question on trap crop for groundnut. And remember, ETL and LD50 both appeared in 2024 as well as 25 as a toxicology related concept that we have already covered under the high priority. Okay. So from the entomology part, you should focus more on the application related questions like the at least for the major test, you should know the symptoms and managements and ETL and what is ETL and what is EAL and what is the trap crop and all. You must know at least for the major crops. Okay. So that's all about the medium priority questions. Here 6 topics were discussed in detail. And here we have given the skip list because you don't need to spend much time on these topics because so far no questions were asked from this area. Okay, in 12 years, based on the analysis of previous year question paper, we have found that from these topics, no questions have been raised. There were only the 0 occurrence. So these 6 topics in plant pathology have 0 occurrence in the 12 years. Okay, you can definitely skip. And also, I'm telling you that you can study if you have a time at last moment. Okay. And this is not the guarantee one. So far, they have asked So this is the only information that we could give you. Okay, we never say that this won't be coming in your exam. Okay, so based on the decoding data analysis, we found that these questions were having the very or the zero occurrence in the 12 years. What they are? Detailed fungal life cycle stages, asexual, sexual reproduction structures. So from the structures later questions like conidiophores, assay, basidiocarps, pycnidia, this is the in-depth mycology and structure later questions, right? Taxonomy based questions where IBPS had never tested any questions out of here. Okay. And Bodiax mixture control the fungal diseases or the fungal reproduction biology. Okay, this is the only question they tested. The Bodiax mixture and fungicides, the important fungicides and the combinations where you can expect the questions. And the next topic is phytopathogen molecular identification. So at the molecular level, they never tested any question so far. Okay. So primer sequences for the pathogen detection, ELISA OD values, plant pathology research laboratory level. So IBPS only asks the diagnostic tools, the important test, not the molecular diagnostic methods. You don't need to spend the time on this. Okay. Then disease forecasting models and equations. So this you can skip because there were no questions asked in 12 years. Next comes the detailed nematode taxonomy and species list. The life cycle stages where there were no occurrence. They tested only the important diseases caused by the nematodes, that too at the genus level. Okay. And the plant quarantine regulations, sections and schedule list. Okay. So there are many articles and schedules and the important steps involved in the getting the phytosanitary certificate and export, import, where they never tested anything. You can simply skip. Okay, you can study at the last moment. You can study if you have a time. So I'm telling you again, you have a time, you can study. Okay. So disease progress curve mathematics. This one also we're having zero occurrence in the past 12 years. Okay. So please take a screenshot or save this. And this is the complete priority map given for this subject plant pathology. You can take screenshot or save this. So far, what we have discussed is mentioned in this slide. High priority, medium priority and skip list. And the subtopics, number of questions were asked from 2013 to 25, what they are. So the complete list are given in this slide. Okay. And here comes 2026 predictions. So based on the probability estimates on historical frequency, recency, and pattern gaps, we analyzed that these questions may come. These topics may be repeated in 2026. Okay, this is merely the prediction based on the data analysis of the 12 years question paper, and this is not the guarantee one. Okay, and not the assured one. Okay, and but you can use this as the strategic priority, not a entire syllabus. Okay, so 90% probability is given on viral diseases. You should concentrate more. Okay, new disease identification and mainly better focus on the vector related question, disease and vector. Little leaf is transmitted by. So like that, there is a questions like leaf curl diseases and all. So disease come the vector combination is having the significant part in IBPS exam. You can expect. Okay, so better concentrate on the virus come the vector combination questions. And the next comes the WHOOS test bacterial build diagnostic. For the WHOOS test and for virus, for fungus, some of the test will be there. There you can study. So this is the new category IBPS introduced. So once the diagnostic test is tested, they will follow up the angle. You can expect this to be appeared again and again. And next comes the Blossom and Rod physiological disorder. At least you must know the physiological disorder, or some deficiency-based questions in the major fruit crops. Major crops you must know. Okay, because the blossom end rot, the calcium deficiency appeared in 2021, and the blight definition and the physiological disorder where IBPS has started testing the questions from this area. And next comes the important deficiency questions in the rice, the major crop rice. Okay, so you should study the major deficiency related questions in the major crops. Okay, and 78 percentage is given on facilomyces or biocontrol. So biocontrol agents also having the significant part to be appeared in the 2026 exam. Okay. So and finally, you should know the concept related questions LD50, ETL, EEL, and all. Toxicology and pest management concept related question. This is a new IBPS angle. They had started tested in the recent years. Okay, this could be repeated with a different application in 2026. So that's all about this video. So here the complete summary is given for the plant pathology. So far we have discussed the high priority, medium priority, skipless topics, and 27 questions were asked from 2013 to 25, and this subject has secured number 9th rank in overall IBPS exam, overall IBPS A4 syllabus, and the top prediction will be on the viral diseases based on the data analysis of the 12 years question paper. Okay, this is merely the prediction. We are not giving any guarantee on this. So the rising trend will be on the viral diseases and vector combinations. You can expect the questions to be repeated in that area. Okay, so you should study the concept related questions more over the calculations. Okay, and also on the right side you can track the series where we are in. So now we have completed the plant pathology. So far we had completed 9 episodes, right? So there will be only one episode left in this series, that is fishery. That will be taken as the next class and will be uploaded soon. Please subscribe our channel Targos Education and do comment. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask. We are ready to give you the answer. Okay. And also you can comment your weak topic in plant pathology. Thank you one and all. We meet you next episode.